Inspire Medical Systems, famous for their CPAP alternative to treat severe sleep apnea, the Inspire implant delivers gentle pulses to your airway muscles to keep your airways open so you can breathe regularly and sleep soundly. And this company has been in the business for a while with results. 90% bed partners report no snoring or soft snoring. 93% of patients recommend Inspire therapy. 79% reduced in sleep apnea events. 91% patients say Inspire therapy is better than CPAP. And essentially, the CPAP alternative is a small implant, and it comes with a remote to simply turn on and off the therapy when you're ready for sleep, and there's no mask required. And then there's also an Inspire app that tracks your sleep, and you can set sleep goals within it. This implant solution is an alternative to CPAP. Many prefer the implant because it eliminates the physical discomfort of a mask and hose. The CPAP machine continuously forces air down your airways, so breathing against it can feel uncomfortable. Having no mask means easy travel. If you have a CPAP, then you have to have a separate medical bag, bring cords, have a harder time going through TSA. The implant goes with you and is low maintenance. Instead of CPAP forcing air down the throat to push airway tissues open, the Inspire implant senses your breathing patterns and delivers a mild electrical pulse to the hypoglossal nerve during inhalation. This system simultaneously gently moves the tongue and soft tissue forward, naturally keeping the airways open without external pressures. And there is clear demand for this implant solution with over 100K people using Inspire therapy. This ticker is INSP. Welcome to YouDomo. Let's check out Inspire stock and see if this is a stock to buy. YouDomo.com makes it easy to visualize financial statements with over 3,500 US stocks listed, ready to be analyzed. Here I pulled Inspire stock and see top-line fundamentals are growing nicely. Inspire ended 2025 at $911 million in revenue, $778 million in gross profit, and $145 million in net income. Inspire became net income positive back in 2024, a great milestone for the company moving in the right direction. However, the stock has been moving down while top-line fundamentals have been moving up. Inspire stock has had an all-time high of $324 per share back in June of 2023, compared to today down to $44 per share. So far, Inspire looks like a dislocated stock. The fundamentals are going up while the stock price is going down, actually all the way down to where it was back in 2019. The next question is to figure out why the stock is going down. You might be wondering, how do I find these discounted stocks? Where do I find the stocks that I review on the channel? I use YouDomo.com, YouDomo Value Finder, which finds stocks trading at a discount while growing financials faster compared to competitors. Easily have the Value Finder find stocks for you to potentially buy today at YouDomo.com. Continuing with Inspire's financials, there are also free cash flow positive, ending 2025 at $78 million. YouDomo also calculates popular financial ratios like price to sales and price to free cash flow for you. So where does Inspire go from here? Inspire is upgrading their implant product named Inspire 5, which has a lower cost of goods sold. This is driving the company's margin expansion. However, it is not only a clear picture for Inspire. Management provided declining revenue guidance down 4 to 10% this year, which puts 2026 revenue at $825 million to $875 million. They also expect diluted EPS to stand at 75 cents. So why the decline in revenue? Main driver for this revenue decline is the coding and reimbursement uncertainty happening in the Medicare system for Inspire 5. Specifically, a CPT code that physicians used for approximately 10,000 Inspire 5 procedures in 2025 is no longer available for Medicare cases. This has forced physicians, medical centers, and Inspire sales team to navigate alternatives, unproven coding pathways. Management expects the challenges caused by this coding uncertainty to persist through the balance of 2026. In the healthcare medical billing industry, medical codes are used to process and transforming descriptions for medical diagnoses, procedures, services, and equipment into universal standardized alphabetical codes. Think of it as a specialized translation system that ensures healthcare providers, hospitals, and insurance companies all speak the same exact language. Unfortunately, this sounds like healthcare bureaucracy getting in the way and causing issues for Inspire's 2026 revenue. However, management believes this is a temporary issue that will resolve it by 2027. If this is true and the coding issues get resolved and thus Inspire's revenue continues to expand, we could see the stock appreciate as the market removes the discount from this stock price as the uncertainty and risk is removed. This coding issue is a temporary issue, but sleep apnea will remain prevalent. A paper published by the Lancet Respiratory Medicine projects that nearly half of the total population will have some sort of sleep apnea by 2050. Simultaneously, over 50 million Americans are estimated to have obstructive sleep apnea, and 80% of those are undiagnosed. So there is still plenty of patients for Inspire to treat in the future. Personally, I do like Inspire stock. Yes, in the short term, there will be some Medicare headwinds as they figure out what the code should be for the new year and onward. However, the stock is down from all time highs down to $44 a share. This is the same stock price back in 2019 when the company was a negative net income company. Inspire used to be a negative net income company back in 2019. Now that the company is positive, it's still trading at 44. I think the stock is cheap today given the future growth prospects. The implant Inspire 5 has larger margins than its predecessor, and the coding is a temporary issue. The stock, from a price to earnings, price to sales, price to free cash flow, trades at a discount compared to competitors. So there's some margin of safety from a relative valuation perspective. I like Inspire. INSP is the ticker. Check out YouDomo.com for stock analysis tools and financial API solutions. What do you think of Inspire? Let me know down in the comments below. And thank you for watching YouDomo. I will see you all in the next one.